guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alexis Ajay. I create content around food, fashion and lifestyle, and today, as you can see, there are orange boxes, and you know good things come in orange boxes. This is a haul, a Hermes haul. I went to the private Hermes sale the other day, or yesterday according to this video, and yeah, I had the opportunity to buy things at a really nice discounted price. It was an experience, to say the least. It was very ghetto. That's the only way I can put it. Like, I was with my son as well, my newborn, so it was intense, it was hot. Yeah, it was a lot, but we got some really good pieces. Now, a lot of you might be asking, what did you get? What can you get at a private Hermes sale? Well, you can't get any bags. I'll just put that out there. There are no bags on sale, but there are loads of shoes, scarves, accessories, ready to wear clothing, and even children's clothing. So there's quite a few bits. It's just, and homeware, but there's no bags. So just forget about it if you think you're gonna go there and grab a Kelly for half price. It's not gonna happen. So I got a lot of shoes. You were limited to 6 pairs of shoes, and it was just wild. I'll explain the whole process throughout this video, but yeah, really excited to show you what I got quite a few bits. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video, guys. So first things first, how did I get to go to a private Hermes sale? So to get, I'm not sure if this is actually the way, but I was never listed on anything regarding Hermes until I bought something from there earlier on this year, which was one of my sister-in-law's birthday presents. And then I was looking for the Chypre sandals as well, so I made sort of like a connection with a SA, a sales assistant in Harrods, and we exchanged numbers. So one way how my name was put on the system, I think, well, my name was put on the system from when I bought the shoes and put my name down for a bag and a waiting list. So obviously I was in the system, and then I got an email saying there's a private Hermes sale, and I was just like, okay, and just double check that this isn't like, you know, one of these scams. But yeah, it was a legitimate email, so I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna sign up for it. And they don't send you the address or the details to pick your time slots or whatever until very close to the date. So I had the date in mind and put it in my diary, and then I got an email with asking me to pick my slot, time, what the time and day that I wanted to come. So the sale is on for 7 days. It's still on now, on for 7 days, and it's non-transferable, so don't think you can pass it on to someone else. There's a QR code, and then you have to show your ID as well. So you can't even try and go in with someone else's invitation. It doesn't work like that. It's very meticulous. Like, they don't want anyone just rolling up in there. So it was a very interesting day, to say the least. Yeah, so I got there now. I'm just gonna rewind, because every time I think about this day, I think about what happened before this day, or before the sale. So I did express something that happened to me on Instagram, but I didn't say what it was, so I'm going to say what it was here. So I ended up driving my husband's car that day because because of this petrol situation. This petrol situation has got everyone moving absolutely mad. Like, the way people are behaving is actually quite disgusting, and Jesus isn't even here yet. He hasn't even come. Satan is not even walking the earth yet, and this is how people are behaving. It is actually scary, it's mad, it's wild. But either way, I didn't have petrol in my Porsche, so I had to take hubby's car to go to this event, or to go, I had the dentist appointment in the morning, and then go to this sale. I was already hot and flustered because my dentist appointment was very unpleasant, and then I had my son and he was crying the whole time. So I was already like, oh, I've got to get to the sale, and I was late. Like, I got there at 1:30 and my slot was for 12. So I got there now, and there was no parking. It was in like Knightsbridge area, Kensington. So no, was it Knightsbridge, Kensington? Yeah, same thing in it. Anyway, Kensington area, sure. Got there now, and there was no parking. There was only the NCP parking car parks. Now, as I was approaching the car park, I was going down into it, but I didn't realise, before I could turn around and change my mind, it was too late. It was so narrow. It was such a narrow car park, and it was going like this, but obviously I couldn't tell it was going like this until I was driving in it. So it was just going on and on forever, going round and round in the tiniest space. I was literally driving like this, like I was so scared. My heart was beating the whole time. I started getting anxious and like getting really like panicky because I didn't want to scrape the wheels. I started thinking of my husband's tires and his alloys. Then it happened. I scraped the wheel. I scraped the whole wheel and then that's when I absolutely lost it, and then ended up like at that point I was having a panic attack. And it's funny now, but it wasn't funny at the time because I was shaking and I was crying because it's a brand new car, and I just felt like, why is this happening today? Why is it happening to me? So as I'm turning the car, I just heard like a really big like bang click, like something popped, and I just started screaming. Then I parked, then I stopped, like put the car in park, got out the car. The man behind me was just like, don't worry, take your time, because he could see that I was a hot mess basically. And I realised that I had clipped off like something from the front of my husband's car. This is why husbands don't let their wives drive their cars. And I felt so bad. I was hysterical. I called my mum and I was screaming. She's like, calm down, take your time, calm down. And it's like I didn't want to drive anymore, but I couldn't stay there because there was cars behind me and I had to go forward. I couldn't go back. So I had to keep going down. The wheel was scraping, and every single time a tear was falling, and I was just like, God, this is wicked. What is this? Get me out of here. Eventually got down into the car park, parked, and I just cried. I cried and I was really upset, and I just said, do you know what? I need to make good of this day. I've come here for this sale and I'm not going back home. I'm not even going to physically drive this car out. My husband, I had to call him, pluck up the courage to call him, tell him what happened. He took it really well, and that's how I know he loves me very much, because he took it so well, and he was just like, as long as you guys are alright, that's all that matters. And he said I asked him, could you just please bring my car, once you picked up our son from nursery, bring my car and come and drive this car out, because I'm not doing that again going up. I'm not doing it. And he came to rescue me after the sale, so it worked out kind of well. And I was just like, you know what, throughout the day he was texting me, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I just want to make this day worth it, so I need to get some stuff. I need to get some stuff. So I'm not sure if I'm keeping everything, but I will definitely let you guys know. And if I do sell some stuff, I will be putting it on my eBay account and my I can never say the name of the brand, it is with a V. I will link it below anyway, and I'll be putting it up on that website as well. And if you guys are interested in buying any of the stuff that I got, feel free. I think I'm going to keep 1 or 2. I don't need 6 pairs of shoes. I mean, I don't. So that's the fact of the matter. So yeah, guys, I'm going to show you what I got. So let's go. Okay, so let's start with the shoes, because I just know. Actually, no, I'm not going to start with shoes. I'm going to make y'all wait. I'm not starting with the shoes. First, I'm going to start off with a hat. Now, I'm keeping this hat because I don't have a sun hat for holidays. The last one I had broke, and then I think I've spoken about this before. Then I bought a Gucci one, and it was just ugly, so I sent that back, and I haven't had one ever since. So I found one at the Hermes sale, and it's quite simple, but I really like it. I love it. It's got the classic logo and design on the ribbon. I like the fact that it's nautical blue and white, because that can kind of just go with everything. And I'm going to try it on for you guys just so you can see how it fits. I'm not going to put it all the way on because I've got makeup and I haven't taped it up yet, but it is a really nice wide brim sun hat. So yeah, really happy about that. It was £510 and I got it for £255, so still a bit up there, but I know this is something I will keep. It'll be timeless. and I have it forever. Next are the scarves. I got quite a few scarves actually. So I bought this lovely blue, white and black scarf. Sorry, the lighting in my living room is just pants. And obviously you can wear it over your head. I'm not going to put it on because I've got makeup and I don't know if I want to keep this yet. But obviously you can also style it this way, around your neck, or have it like, most of them are the same size by the way. Or like over there like this, over your shoulders. I mean, you know, these things, they're very versatile and they're great for holidays. You put it over in your, you can wrap it around your bag like a twilly. It's quite big, but you could still do that. I saw another lady who works there, she was at SA, and she had it as a belt over her black dress. So like I said, they're very, very versatile. So I got one of those. I got another one, which is more of a classic print. I love this. I just love it. I love the shapes, I love the tones, I love the colours. I just love it. And again, it can be worn the same way. I think this is more autumn wintery, but you could still wear this on holiday as well. I mean, it's a scarf, you can do what you want with it. It's very versatile. Love the colours of this one. This was one of my favourite ones actually. And it's got that Hermes horse on it. And I just love the abstract colours. I just think it's a very beautiful scarf. I think it's the yellow, the blue and the pink for me on this. Very nice. And finally, one more. Very similar to the blue and white one that I got, but this one's just got more colours on it, and this is definitely very holiday-ish. I'm going to keep one for myself. Which one yet I do not know. So those are the scarves. Then, okay, now the shoes. So let me just explain the process to you. So when you get there, like I said, my slot was 12 o'clock and I got there at 1:30 after the whole kerfuffle and leaving the dentist at 12 something. It was just, I was so panicked and rushing and whatnot. So when I got there, the queue was so long, and I met someone on their way up into the car park, and she's like, oh, good luck, I was there since 9 o'clock and I'm just leaving, and that was like 1 something. So when I got there, there was a long queue as expected, and yeah, people were saying the wait is like 2 hours to get in and stuff like that, and I was just like, look, I ain't got nothing better to do. I'm not going back home. I'm not taking the car out. My husband's not going to be able to come here till after my son finishes nursery around 5, so we have time today. So waited in the queue. There's a lovely lady in front of me that said to me, you know, please, if you want to go and feed your baby or sort him out, I'll hold your space for you. I know what it's like having a small baby out by yourself. So I was like, oh, thank you so much. And then my son was getting fussy, so I had to go and feed him. So thank God I brought the sling, and I had the buggy as well. So I had the sling, went to go and feed him, and then by the time we had finished, she came running back. She was like, look, I'm at the front now and they're letting us in. Come. So quickly run over, and thank God that was like a 25 minute wait. It wasn't even up to 2 hours to get in. It's like 25-30 minute wait. So she was at the front, and I showed him my time slot and my invitation, and he was like, oh, you're 12 o'clock, go in, you're not, don't queue up, like just go. And I was like, oh, I don't need to. He's like, no, go in. So I was like, oh, okay. So being late for your time slot is actually a benefit. So I got there now, and there's another queue going zigzaggy like that to get into the venue. So I waited in that queue for another maybe like 10 minutes, and then a lady came and said, if you are for 3 o'clock, you need to get out the queue and wait until they're letting the 3 o'clock people in. Right now these are the 1:30 people. So I said to her, well, mine's 12 o'clock. She said, 12 o'clock? Oh, okay, come in, you're 12 o'clock, you should be in already. So I'm like, yo, I might just rock up to this thing late again, because it seems like being late is beneficial. So got in now, and they don't let you take anything inside with you, literally nothing. they give you this lanyard, and the see-through is quite big. You put your phone in there, you put your purse, your card, whatever you need to pay for your items in there, and it's transparent, so you can't hide anything. They don't, you take your handbags, your baby bag, nothing. So I had to leave everything in the cloakroom, even my buggy had to stay. So thank God I had the sling, so I just had my baby around me in the sling. So got in there now, and it's just manic. I'm like, okay, where do we start? So I was like, I saw sign for shoes. I'm walking towards the front, but I'm seeing people queue up. But then I'm looking back and I'm seeing the queues going all the way over there. I'm like, is this the queue to get into the shoe part? And they're like, yeah, you have to go back to the, you know, and queue up. I was like, wow. So queued up for the shoes. That took a long time. I don't know how long it took. Maybe like an hour or 45 minutes queue to get into the shoes. Actually, no, it didn't take that long. What am I talking? No, it did. It took about 30 minutes. But one thing I did like about the shoes, yeah, 30 minutes, because what happens is they give you 15 minutes once you get in there, and they chuck everyone. They put in, like, I don't know how many people are allowed in the shoe area, but it's like a bunch of people. I'd say no more than 30 people at a time, and you have 15 minutes to shop or pick what you want and leave. But you're more than welcome to join the queue again, but you're not allowed to stay longer than 15 minutes. And they literally get everybody out and let another group of people in. So I had two groups in front of me, hence why I said it was like a 30-minute wait, because you only get 15 minutes in there. So once we got in there, it's like a scavenger hunt almost. Not really, but kinda. So all the shoes are laid out, and if you do go, I'm going to give you a few tips. One tip is that when you're looking for certain things, the most popular shoe that people were after was the Oran sandals. You guys know what the Oran sandals look like. I'll put a picture here. The Oran sandals, classic pair of Hermes sandals. Those are not willingly just out. I tell you that for free. They'll tell you that there isn't any as well. But what you do is, there are people behind the shoes, and there's lots of shoes underneath and behind them. They're willing to check for a stylish shoe for you, and they will tell you what they have, or open up a box and show you, is this what you want? You can take it and be gone. So I went to them and said, have you got any Oran shoes? They said no, they don't have any, but this is what they have. So they showed me some other things, and there's some things that I did take. Then I went to the other lady. I said, have you got any Oran shoes? She went to check, and she brought me a pair, and they were in my size, a 39. Now that was gold dust in that place. Like, it's very hard to find a 39 or 38 in Oran sandals. They only let you pick 6 pairs of shoes, and you can only go to the checkout with 6 pairs of shoes. If you have more, you have to leave it behind, and you're only allowed to buy 1 pair of Oran sandals. So it's a bit political. I know that is the most popular shoe and everyone wants an Oran sandal, but literally they're very, very, very strict about the amount of shoes you can get and how many pairs of Orans you can get. Another thing is, you can only go by yourself, so you can't even like let somebody come in or come with you. Like, it just doesn't work like that. So it's literally you alone by yourself. So I queued up twice. So I went the first time, got a few bits, wasn't fully convinced, so I wanted another 15 minutes in there. So I queued up again, went back in, and then that's the second time I went in is when I got my pair of Oran sandals and a bunch of other stuff that's just really beautiful. So once I was done with the shoes, I wasn't really bothered about ready to wear. I just wanted accessories, if I'm being honest. So I just queued up to pay. Now the queue to pay is the longest time in the whole. You spend more time queuing than you do shopping or buying anything. So thank God the queue is in and around the clothes. So whilst you're queuing, you can browse the rails and see if there's anything that you like, you can pick up. I saw a few things. I thought, should I get it, should I not? But I ended up not getting any ready to wear pieces. So made my way through into the what do you call it, where you pay. Mine's gone. The cashier section, the pay here section, whatever. Anyway, I was making our way through. Then my son started getting fussy again. He said, so I needed to go and feed him. But thankfully people are really kind there and really nice, and they're willing to hold your space so you can come back. So I went to feed him, came back, and at that point we was a bit closer. And yeah, I mean, the way you pay, you have to go through the accessories, and I didn't want to waste time looking at accessories if I could get shoes, because I'm more about shoes than anything, shoes and bags. So thankfully the queue kind of runs through the whole process, the whole store, so you'll see things and pick them up as you go. So as we were walking through, that's where I picked up my hat, that's where I picked up the scarves, and then you go through homeware, and then you get to where you pay. Now I met you guys have heard me speak about classless before. Lisa, her assistant was actually there, and we were helping each other out on the day in the shoe section, like, oh, do you want this pair, do you want this pair, oh, kind of thing. So she was there and was helping each other out. When I was in the queue, she was like, Alexis, they're letting mums and babies go to the front, so go to the front. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So while the lady was checking my bag, I said, is it true that I'm allowed to go to the front because I've got my baby? And then the other SA was like, no. And then the other one was like, no, she's right, she is supposed to, she shouldn't be queuing, especially with a small baby. Come with me, madam. And I was like, oh my god. So she took me to the front, right to the front of the queue, handed me a bottle of water, and I was like, yeah, this is the life. She's like, take a seat. And then I didn't even get to sit down because there was a cashier ready for me to pay. So then I went to pay, and yeah, got my stuff and left. Picked up my buggy, picked up my baby bag, my handbag and everything else, and left. I was so hungry by the time I was done, hadn't eaten nothing that day, and went straight to Wagamama and sat down and sniffed my food. That's how hungry I was. And then my husband came shortly after and we went home. So yeah, oh sorry, it's a long story, wasn't it? But I just wanted to give you a bit of a background. So yeah, that's the best way to navigate. If you've got a baby and you don't mind being with your baby and you've got a good sling, go with your baby, because you get pushed to the front of the queue. I would say take snacks. You need snacks because it's a long day. If you don't have any kids, it's a long day because you'll be queuing up for a long time. The prices of the shoes, I would say, are really good. I would say you should definitely do the queuing for the shoes twice. It makes sense. They didn't do one in, one out, which was better. They gave people 15 minutes to get what they want and get out. You have boxes in your hands, but they come with you with clear bags as well that you can put your stuff in whilst you shop. So I mean, it was a tiring experience. I would do it again, maybe not with the baby. I'll just soldier the queues because obviously a newborn needs to be fed a lot of the time. Yeah, it was hard. Like, there were some mums in there with 2 kids, and it's like, yeah, good luck to you. It was hard. But yeah, without further ado, I'll show you guys what shoes I ended up getting. So I'm gonna go to my left first. So everything came, all the shoes came in the boxes. The only things that didn't come in the boxes were the things that I did show you. So the first pair of shoes I got was some Mules, white Mules. It's got the classic horse and carriage by Hermes that you see on some of their items and on the logo. I was debating because I wanted I wasn't sure if I wanted white or if I wanted black. I had both, and I actually had 7 pairs of shoes, but it was out of the white or the black one. And when I showed them both, I love the black ones, but when I was showing them to like all the women, they were like, get the whites, get the whites, get the whites. Perfect for summer, perfect for holidays. So I love these. Those will be so nice with a pair of jeans, mum jeans, or with a nice summer dress as well, especially with my cute hat. Like, I mean, it's just perfect. So I absolutely loved. I think they're just so nice, and everything comes with a dust bag as well. So I mean, that's one thing I did really appreciate about the sale, because when you go to sample sales or private sales, a lot of them don't come with dust bags or boxes, you know, it's either or really. So the next one, so these are velvet, stunning sandals. They're not orans, well they are the style of orans, but they're called Santorini sandals. So obviously, you know, the orans, they just have this bar and then it doesn't have this back bit or the ankle strap, it's just a flat sandal. But I was willing to get these because I just think they're really nice. Black velvet, you can't go wrong with a black sandal. Again, good for holiday, under a pair of jeans. I mean, they're just black sandals. I love the fact that they're velvet. So yeah, and I got those in a 38, so I'm kind of between a 38 and a 39, so we'll manage, to be honest. Next up, I love these sandals. Now, I've never seen these before. Another white pair, can you imagine? But I just think they're so stunning. It's got the classic H on the front. I love the tassel detail. I love the tan on the bottom. I just think they're really, really nice sandals and you actually can't go wrong. Like, I'm going to have a really hard time picking what I want to keep and what I want to sell, but these are very high up on the list. Okay, I think these are a pair that yeah. Now, again, I don't know what I'm going to do. So these are some Loafer Mules and they are suede. Check out the detail, and it's got the classic Kelly buckle. I don't want to take this off just in case I can't put it back on. Actually no, I should be able to put it back on. Yeah, I mean, I can't get over these. They're so good, and the hardware is gold as well. Like, these are classic, like absolute classic. You have the timeless piece. Love, love, love these. Sorry, my memory card got full. I should actually check that before I start filming. But we're back in action. I can't remember where I left off, apologies, but I think I had just finished showing you guys the what are they called anyway, the Hermes Mules, the ones with the classic Kelly buckle in gold hardware. Love. I don't know what I'm gonna pick, I'm not sure. Okay, so next we have, these are called Moccasins Paris. Moccasin Paris Cheveux Thor loafers. Guys, we're gonna have a problem here because they're green. You guys know exactly how I feel about green anything, and how on trend is this color right now? How? Tell me. It's so good. I love them with the silver hardware, the H, the Hermes buckle. I think they're just, you can't go wrong. You can't, look, they even go with this outfit really well. You cannot go wrong with these. Tough decision, but yeah, love these. As soon as I saw them, I was like, yeah, give them to me, give them to me. And I got them in a 39, which is also my size. I got everything in my size. That's what makes this a little bit more difficult. I think if it was like a thing where I really just wanted to sell things, I would just pick up any size, but because I've gone and picked up all my sizes, I could potentially keep everything up, but that is not what we're going to do. So I really need to just think about what I want to keep and what is going. Finally, last but not least, are the pair of orans that I got, and I'm so glad I got them. I just need to find a really good bag to go with them because I don't actually have any bags to go with these. So these are the pair that I got, and they're just so, I love them. This canvas print is just everything and you know, one of the scarves that I've got goes perfectly with this. So I mean, yeah, I got them at 39. It's perfect. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You guys have to help me pick what I'm gonna wear. Like, I'm ready to go on holiday now. I'm ready, but I just don't know what I'm gonna keep and what I want to sell. So yeah guys, that's all I got from the Hermes Private Sale. Apparently this is the first one that they've ever done in the UK and in London. They usually do them in Paris and New York, I think I heard. But yeah, never in the UK. So I think that's probably why it was so crazy. But I think, to be honest, whenever they do it, it's gotta be crazy. It's the ghetto, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard work, but I'm really happy with my purchases. I think they're all great. If you're interested in getting any, I will link where I'm gonna sell my pieces in the description box. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that haul. It was quick, it was easy, it was simple, but I hope you loved it. I'm wearing Rotate Berger by Christian Zen, or Christian Zen, that's how you say his name. I will link this jumper down below for you as well. It's a perfect autumn winter piece. I absolutely love it. It molts like crazy though. That's one thing I don't like about it. So I can't wait to give it a wash at the dry cleaners, and hopefully that will stop all the excess shedding. But it is a lovely jumper to have in the winter wardrobe this year. So make sure you guys get one. They're currently selling out like hotcakes. So make sure you pick one up. I got mine in a large, I think, because I wanted it to be oversized. No, I got medium. It's already oversized, but I did get a medium so I can have it like a bit, you know. I hope you guys are loving my hair as well. I love this hair. I just think it just brings out all my features and makes me look so beautiful. I would agree, don't you? But yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm just waffling and my son has just woke up from his nap and the other ones, they're rolling on the floor. So yeah, make sure you tune into my other videos, my other hauls. Let me know what you want to see. I keep asking this question, but let me know what you want to see. I will try my hardest to give you and provide my services. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share on Instagram, share it all over the place. I'm trying to build my channel again, so please help your girl out. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Don't DM me, please. Just put it here so we can have a chat here. Like, I love interacting with you guys on Instagram DM, but Instagram is Instagram, YouTube is YouTube. So anything that you want to say, just say it here. It's fine, just say it here and I'll reply. We're good to go. So peace out, y'all. A-Town down. Dun, 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 dun. Bye.